Are you planning for your wedding? Let's talk. Hi, my name is Ola. First of all, congratulations. You popped the big question. Oh, you said yes. Which side are you on? Congratulations, it must be so exciting. And I can feel you totally. It's such an exciting season. The whole process of getting married, getting engaged, the whole party, everything, family, friends, everything. It is so exciting. And I'm not planning to bust your bubbles. I'm just going to talk about the things that will make your transition to marriage quite seamless while you are having fun. That's the goal, like to actually have fun and not be broke at the end. Yeah. So I'll be dropping some tips on how to achieve that goal. Yeah. First one, reverse engineer. What does that mean? Work from the end to where you are right now. And what is the end goal? The end goal is that you are happily married and you are not hungry, you are not broke, you're not under financial pressure for the first like 6 to 9 months, 1 year of your marriage, right? And that is very, very important. So the first thing is sort out the things that you would need when you are married, like your house, any form of utilities or payments that you need to make, put money away for that, pay the rent, pay whatever it is, sort out those things that you would need to be fine, like buy your furniture or know where your furniture is coming from, all those things, like the basics that you would need for the first 6 to 9 months of marriage. Just either go and humbly buy those things or put the money away, but I recommend you humbly buy those things. Right? Or create a registry for it or something. Know that it is sorted out than putting the money away. There's a very high chance that if you put the money away, you might end up touching it if you are not very disciplined or if the pressure becomes too much and it's very logical. So I would say sort out what you need to make sure that your home is fine for like the first 6 to 9 months. The next thing, coming closer, sort out your honeymoon. What kind of honeymoon do you want? Are you planning to travel? You stay in a hotel? How many nights? What do you want to do? Right? Just make provision for it. Like there are some things you really do not want to joke with. If it is important to you, then make provision for it before you start thinking about the wedding. Like make provision for it. The reason I say that is sometimes after you've spent so much on the wedding, you almost have to like cut back on your plans or your dreams for your honeymoon. So instead of doing that, let's try and put the honeymoon first. If it is important to you, remember that's the key word. If it is that important, but if you're fine with cutting it down, like you can make provision for it. And if other things that sound interesting come up, then make your adjustments as you feel. Now we're at the wedding. For this one, first of all, just decide on what you want, what you legitimately want. Decide on the things that are negotiable and the things that are non-negotiable, right? And have a discussion first with your spouse and then take it to the larger house. Now, if you're from Africa, you know that family gets involved in marriage matters. The truth about it is that if your family has like high and lofty dreams about what your wedding should look like, they should fund it, right? Know what you guys can afford. Like put it in perspective. What can you afford? And then bring it to the larger house. Communicate, know the negotiables and know the non-negotiables and write it down. Write down the budget. By the time you see the full budget and the total and you wonder what is happening here for a one-day event, how much am I spending? Can I really afford it? Or is it worth it? How can I scale back? But writing it down, getting a professional wedding planner to sort it out, to sort out that whole budgeting for you. So it's objective because you can write anything you want to. What's happening on the street is what's happening on the street. Pricing must be real. Your budgeting must be real, right? I must be in tune with the times. Not an idea. Like you can't say, I want to spend 1K per plate or per person on food. And in reality, you can't do that. What market is saying is 2.5 or something. Like you get my point, but have a proper budget. And if you need professionals to come in at this point, please get them in and get the actual pricing. I know what you need to cut out and what you need to add or what is untouchable, right? Write all these things down and let it be clear. Now, After you've written the budget for the wedding itself, there are always things that come up. No matter how professional and experienced your events planner or your wedding planner is, there'll be those things that will just come up. So have like provision for unexpected expenses on one side, and that's one. And then the next thing is stick to the budget. Don't flip it in the air 2 weeks to the wedding. I just say, you know what? Let's just party. Let's just do what we want to do. We can live one life. It's understandable, but if you want to spend money, provide for it. So money matters have been shown to have significant impact on how well a marriage thrives. So you can't take it for granted. Don't start off on the wrong note. Don't start off on a debt note. Start off fully happy with what you spent, happy with what you have left, fully convinced that you did the right thing, fully convinced that both parties did the right thing, right, and ready to take on the world as one. Of course, I'll tell you that you need to invest. You need to start planning for investing, right? You need to start structuring yourselves. You need to have your estate plan. You need to have an estate plan, have things like a joint account and blah, blah, blah. You need to have those conversations. I had a piece on how to plan your family finances. You can check it out. It'll pop up somewhere or the other. It'll pop up. I think it's pop up here, right? It'll pop up and you can check it out. And I would also drop a link in the description box. Check it out on how to plan your finances as a family. It would actually help you have some peace at home. It is very, very important. As you start earning, as you recover from wedding spending, start investing. Of course, it's about education and baby steps. If you need help in putting your finances together, send me an email. I'll drop my email in the description box. Right? And don't forget that there are two things you can't outsource: your health and your finances. So you have to engage. You have to engage. You have to engage. I will see you next week. Congratulations once again, and bye for now.